Thanks a lot, guys. We've just had a ball around a campfire. Last night we had, I think, a record of how many people were around the campfire. I didn't count. Was it 30 or 40? A lot of folks out here last night. We're going to have another campfire again tonight. And, yeah. Thanks a lot so much for doing that.
How do you get that thing open?
Pliers. Fish nose pliers.
Got to give out a special thank you, Larry, KH6ITY. Larry, are you here? And Barb, I don't know your last name or call sign, but Larry and Barb helped Neil all week long with t-shirt sales, and they just did a heck of a good job. I think we've got, Neil, what do we have, like 6 shirts left? About only 6. I ordered 300, and we have 6 shirts left. They're smalls. So if anybody wants a small, see me after this. But that's pretty good. Next year we'll order more larges and extra larges. Quartzfest cannot happen. Lynn, just set it down, pass it around. Let it pass it around. Quartzfest can't happen without volunteers. And so many of you have stepped forward to help out, regardless whether I was calling, needing a table moved, or what have you, and come out of the woodwork to help out. We had people setting up tents. We had people driving their trucks into town to load up stuff at Neil's place at our storage shed. Even though we didn't need to load all those trucks, there were, I don't know, 15 plus trucks went up there, and I thank you for that. Help with Neil selling t-shirts. Working in a welcome tent just all over the place. If you volunteered to help out in any way this week, would you please stand up? Quartzfest cannot happen without you. Thank you. Along those same lines, Quartzfest education cannot happen without people giving presentations as speakers. If you gave a presentation or 2 or 3 or 5 this week, please stand up.
Yay.
Thank you. Y'all are the ones that make this happen. Tom talked about special event station. If you worked W7Q while you were here, not on 2 meters. If you worked them on HF, get on QRZ.com. QSL information is there. Send a SASE or a self-addressed stamped envelope to me, and I will return a Quartzfest QSL card to you, a W7Q QSL card. Let me see here. As I'm thanking people, I have to thank my wife. Let's stand up. She has been everywhere this week. There wasn't very much I had to ask her to do. This is her 2nd year here. She knew what had to be done. She took care of it. I had to stop her yesterday when she was running from one place to another. I mean, physically running. But thank you, sweetie. And I've asked her next year to help us plan Quartzfest, and she gladly agreed. Okay. Yuma Hamfest is February 14th and 15th. How many going to Yuma? I expect to see all of you at our Quartzfest Weenie Roast, our 11th annual Quartzfest Weenie Roast at the Yuma Hamfest. If I can get my same parking space, I'll be right outside the auditorium by the country store, and that's where we'll have our Weenie Roast. We provide the weenies and the buns and condiments. You provide the potluck.
When and where?
That'll be Friday evening at 5 o'clock at the Yuma Hamfest. right outside the auditorium door by the country store. Okay, right after we get done with raffles, we've got quite a bit of stuff to raffle off. We'll be tearing down tents and taking our bulletin boards up, taking down the cobweb antenna, and getting ready to take all of our stuff into storage. Neil will be up there when we get up there. We'll need pickup trucks again. We're not going to need 15, but we'll probably need 5 or 6 or 7 trucks. So if you have a truck with a fairly empty bed or a fifth wheel hitch that we can load around, we can sure use that. Make sure I got everything on the list. Okay, who wants to know when Quartzfest will be next year? That looks like almost everybody. Quartzfest 2021 will be January 17th through 23rd. We'll have that updated on the website probably in a couple weeks. We'll have it updated on Facebook once I get signal, internet signal. Next year will be our 25th year. Our first year being 1997. There's been a lot of changes since 97. Some of you first timers can attest to that. But we'll be celebrating that 25th year, and we're going to work it up during the year, so it'll be a heck of a celebration. And maybe we get 2,000 people out here. I don't know if we can fit that many around the fire ring. Okay, time to get out prizes. Who's ready for raffles? Okay, I'm going to start with our most expensive, our grand prize first, and then go down the row from there. Our grand prize, as you've heard many times, is an ICOM IC705. It's a QRP portable rig, and Ray has donated that to us. Now, Ray, are you here?
Behind you.
Okay. When do they expect that to be on the market?
Pretty accurate April, May timeframe.
Okay, it'll be available April or May. And as I mentioned earlier, Ray will have to send it to me so you don't get taxed. And you may receive a Bofang in the box. Okay. But Ray will send that to me, and I will keep in touch with you and forward it to you as soon as I get it. Our second grand prize, our runner-up grand prize, is a Kenwood THD74 handheld from Kenwood. And we have a solar panel here, a 100-watt solar panel from Craig up at Discount Solar. And we have jellies and just another 2 more Bofangs, I think, and just lots of other stuff. So we're going to set stuff up and we'll get going in a minute.
Quartzfest paperweights.
Yes. It's not quartz, though.
Which number's that, Frank?
095. Wrong one.
Nope, 240.